Hello guys and welcome back to another match of SCL, and on my side I welcome Quirin, Quettler. We are casting in English tonight. Something I didn't know 10 minutes ago, I guess. So excuse me, but Quettler is quite used to casting in English, right?
Right, yeah. Welcome everyone from my side as well. Yeah, I'm pretty much used to casting in English by now. I have done it a few times in this season already, but yeah.
So
nice to have you on my side this time. Always nice to have a duo cast going on, and I think we'll soon be ready to go. I just got kicked from the server again. I had these issues with SCL before, actually. I think we just need to reconnect again, and hopefully that will work then.
We will see. You can have an eye on the server and let me know when we are getting started, because I will have the stream on. And I welcome also everyone in the chat to our stream today. I've seen some known names. I see iRefusion in the chat. Jansky won't be in the chat, obviously, because he is playing tonight. You can give me some information about that one.
Yeah, right. So Jansky is standing in today again for Liam. Archase is not playing today. He's not home. So Jansky is standing in again, and the rest of the gang is obviously playing. So we have Nino, Magic, Finui, and Weinzo, and then Hammond, the coach, of course. And yeah, so that's the lineup for tonight. And opponents are MCE Gameexpert, a team which plays EC main as well. And we're actually live with the knife round already.
And we will have this knife round live casted. Just a quick look at the FPS. No, they are on 60, so it's fine. I had the problem that when I had too much FPS in game, that the stream started lagging. So hopefully this should not be a problem tonight. And we will see Munich eSports after, quite some losses in the SCL. They had the first 3 matches that didn't go their way. And they won the first, instantly got a free win, I guess, if I'm correct.
Yeah, unfortunately, the fourth opponent, the second win for Munich eSports, was a forfeit win because it was a Ukrainian opponent, actually, and they didn't have 5 players anymore. I don't know more about the situation. Could be because of the current situation, the crazy situation in the Ukraine with the war going on. But yeah, tonight we're focusing on Munich eSports versus the Polish lineup from MCE Gameexpert, actually. And Munich eSports winning the knife round are gonna start on the CT side. Mine's is gonna spot a lot towards A ramp, and now the Execute's gonna come in just a moment from Gameexpert.
Yeah, Munich eSports standing quite passively, and it's actually a fake. You see on the minimap that Nino is currently rotating away from the B site. The bomb's getting planted default, and the 2 players on site can take a lot of space before the rotations come back into the B site. Nino fighting close range, getting the first one. Hypex goes down to the USP of the Munich eSports player. Nino fighting another one, also finding this kill, and now the people on the other side of this bomb site are getting really, really much destroyed. 5 players alive on the Munich eSports side. And the
wow, what a crazy retake!
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Like
I wasn't either at all.
I was thinking about the FPS and how it looks so weird to my eye that I only play or watch the game in 60 FPS, and I was about to say something, and then the retake was over, and I guess okay.
Yep.
That's it.
Well, it was actually Weinzo and Nino hitting some very good shots, some nice headshots with the USP, making that retake possible. Now Munich eSports, they gave up the B side after the A fake came through, which means MCE are gonna buy back with 4 Galils here. Good nade damage from Magic, but he's gonna be under a lot of pressure, finds one, but certainly will get traded. Actually, there's support there from Finui. Magic will get traded after all, and has a smoke to cover himself
Why?
from the molly, but still
Okay,
difficult
okay.
situation. Oh, okay, again a trade from Nino.
Okay, I'm so confused. How did that molly not burn, like not get distinguished, or what?
Yeah,
Like
extinguished. I
extinguished.
don't
Thank
know
you.
either.
So,
Yeah,
and
right.
and Nino, he wanted to go back into cover, but he didn't know that the molly actually burned besides the smoke, I guess. So 2v2 now. Hot Dog covering his teammate while planting the bomb. Bomb is getting planted, and Gameexpert gets away with 38 XP, HP combined. Vineso finding one. Knows where the last player is, but the fight is quite long, actually.
Yeah, it's a really awkward fight right now. Vineso should have the advantage against the low HP player, and he does find the frag in the end. Nice 1v2 for Vineso after Chansky went down earlier in the 2v2 situation, but after all, MCE Gameexperts are probably gonna be happy with that round, killing 4 CTs and finding a bomb plant. They're gonna be forcing one more time to try and get a round done after losing 2 after plants already. But yeah, interesting rampart there, just trading back and forth twice. And in the end, Munich eSports comes out on top. Actually, run boosts. Chansky spotted that and deals with it. Lovely done. Lovely shooting from him and the opener. Now it's about the control. He's gonna get flashed in, and the fully blind T has no chance. Freeze. That from Chansky. Helped out by Vineso with that beautiful pop flash as well. And Munich eSports in a 5v3, huge advantage. Looking to convert another force by round.
Yeah, it looks like it, and I think Chansky playing for I don't know, like his spot on the team somehow. We obviously don't know. Maybe Quetzal knows, but I think that after he got benched, this is his chance to redeem himself. Hot Dog finding the first on the 3-man go onto the B side. I mean A side, and yeah, but the utility usage is quite good. 99 damage. On Hypex, but not enough.
Yep. In the end, it was actually Magic who was just hiding in the sandbags, who secured the round basically for Munich. And there was never a chance really for MCE to get it done on the A side. And because they didn't get a bomb plant this time, it's just going to be the eco.
Yeah.
But, excuse me, we have seen pistols being really successful before. Let's see what they can do with the Tech 9 and Deagle here. Chansky again getting flashed in, but actually pressing the wrong button. Finui, wow, okay.
Was that
lovely
one
nade.
single nade? Ah, shit, we don't have delay. I would watch this on stream right now. Someone clip it or tell us if that was one single nade or if there was more damage on the player before.
I think it was a little bit damage from Chansky's molly, but I'm not sure. Okay.
Nino only getting one, then getting traded by the Tech 9 of Cyan,
yeah. Oh, okay, nice shot from Hot Dog, but on the other side Magic finds one more. Magic actually gets traded after all, and Vineso gonna be there to recover. Munich eSports survive another force by round, or half by round I should say, from MCE. Losing 3 players isn't the worst problem for Munich right now, but it's definitely gonna hurt the money, because if they lose this, they're probably broke already. But Munich eSports won't care too much about that. 4-0 right now, and that's what they were hoping. Let's see what the gun round looks like with 2 ops on the server as well.
Yeah, I think it's quite interesting because what would it be for Munich eSports fans if there was just a clean win for once? Munich eSports International not with the best stats, but Finui turning on a dime here on the ramp.
What is that round from Finui?
Holy shit.
Crazy. I don't know how they managed to not check his angle. He was just sitting in that corner, and Chansky now on the fast flank finds the bomb, finds the AWPer, and that should be the round done. Cyan with everything to do, but Vineso just deals with him really quickly, and Yeah, Munich eSports looking pretty good so far.
And it looks to
Like
me
you said.
as if they are playing a little bit more loose, you know, since
Yeah.
they are playing with at least one stand-in as far as I'm concerned. And actually, like the situation we just talked about on the ramp here was pretty much because of the silencer, I guess, because they didn't know where they got killed from, so they just didn't turn around.
Definitely the right analysis right there. Finui, no, actually Magic tries to get sneaky again. This time doesn't work, but Chansky is covering the middle, finds in trades, a late trade, actually finds a second. Nino is successful with the AWP on the A side. 3v2 suddenly. Really fast rounds currently here on Vertigo.
Yeah.
Cyan with a very forward position.
So the round is dangerous, actually. Oh, Chansky, not someone to toy around with.
Yeah, and actually, like Nino surviving that duel inside of the elevator position was really important as well. Now in the 3v1, Hotdog definitely has a chance. Weinzo not really sure where to look. Gives up his life, and now they definitely know. Oh boy, that nade could be huge.
Oh shit!
What? How is he still alive? And Chansky kills his mates?
What the hell?
What is happening? Oh no.
But I guess we can't say anything against it because we are 6-0 up, and MCE Gameexpert, they are up with another buy, so they will have the AWP for the first time. I guess not 100% sure about this one, and also we are getting a knife in the back for good luck, I guess.
Yep, I think it's the second AWP for them. But yeah, like only 39 health left for Hotdog. That's gonna hurt for sure. Let's see what they can make of this. Another full buy round. Finui again with his silencer being really successful. That nade is gonna hurt just a little bit,
Not
actually.
Not at all, I guess. But the bullets out of his M4, they hurt for real. Finding a second kill through the smoke or alongside the smoke, I guess. Now Chansky getting caught off guard, and also Cyan finding another one. So this one was the equalizer. 3-on-3 situation here. Still one defending the B side and two guys on Munich eSports here, backside A side. And that is actually where the main attack is coming from, I guess. Yeah,
the T slowed it down a little bit in the 3v3. Finui doesn't know really where to go, so for now it's only Nino with his AWP on the A side, and he's gonna get pressured. Definitely will know that there's at least two here with all these nades coming in. Weinzo still on the B side. He's gonna be able to do a fast flank, but actually decides not to. Munich eSports.
No, it was a Molotov. I was just, because of the nade trajectory, I thought it was, he should be dead, but it was only a molly, so 2 or 3 ticks maybe. Yeah.
Well,
but Weinzo got a smoke.
Question is... yeah. Off angle from Cyan. Finds 2.
Okay.
And Freeze finishes off the round. This time good after plan positions from Gameexpert. Really nice off angle towards the short position, and yeah, Munich eSports, as I said, even though they won 6 rounds in a row, they're still broke after losing 1. They're gonna force into round number 8, but yeah, 6-1 after 7 rounds played.
Yep. And we might see a aggressive move here in the mid position. Not successful though. Magic has bought an MP9, even though he has close range fights for himself. He doesn't get the kill. Freeze getting both kills in middle, and now that's the point of attack towards the A side.
Well, MCE don't have any problems with this forced round from Munich, as it seems. 5 alive still for them. Aiden took some damage, but he's still gonna survive. Last CT player spotted. That is Chansky towards elevator, and they don't lose a single member. So well done from MCE, and that's gonna mean another eco for Munich eSports in this SCL match here. I'm still not sure about Vertigo. I know that the opponents have played Vertigo before in SCL. They actually won it after 2 overtimes or even 3 overtimes with 22-20. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's CT or T-sided at this level. Really depends, I think. But
Yeah, that
for
was
now,
a perfectly timed nade, I guess.
yeah, huge
So
double nades. There's a little stack going on the A side, but with USPs only, that's not gonna matter that much.
don't count
finding
out
one.
USPs too fast, I guess. Nino finding one, but it will be the only one for this round. 3 rounds in a row now for MCE Gameexperts and Munich eSports. Yeah, probably with another buy, but they will have to rely on the good old farmers for utility on Magic. Orb without Kevlar on Nino, and only 1 diffuse kit for Vine. So that is what they are offered in this round to fend off the attack of MCE Gameexpert.
Yeah. Let's see if Nino is gonna win that fight, but Hyperpack's so ready for it. Interesting to not choose the crane angle, but actually hold the short position where Nino was gonna peek into it. Guess could be his decision because Finu actually had a lot of success from there, but this time the AWP holding the angle.
Looks like a spawn decision made here because Nino was getting late to the angle, or the other one early. Hypex. I'm not 100% sure. A lot of utility damage right now. Oh, that's a flash, but it can be dodged. That's just unlucky. Freeze seeing the flash because he was close up very early, was able to dodge it, finding 2 openings on the back of it. No, only 1, actually. Hotdog the other one from short, and that should be it for this round. This should be the 4th round in a row for Gameexpert.
Yeah, you can just tell they find 1 opener, they just group with 5 people towards A side, do their good execute with all the utility needed, and Munich eSports without the money in the bank, they don't really have an answer against that. Molly's missing, Smoke's missing, maybe even the better guns missing, so it's on them to save their weapons, and Chansky is doing at least a good job in that right now. Finding 2 exit frags, staying alive. Mainzo found the AWP from his fallen mate Nino as well, which gives Munich a hope and a chance in round number 11.
And we
Let's
can
see if they can.
Chansky actually, as a B-side player, with a, I think, rotation cause, but I don't know why, but he has actually half of the deaths, half of the amount of deaths compared to his teammates. Chansky and Weinzo with only 4 deaths, and therefore a 2 KD, 2.0 KD, right?
Yep. I mean, yeah, that's because the A side was probably more taken than the B side, and Chansky has been trying to save, but yeah. Seems like MCE are just gonna go back to it again and again. A side, that's why Chansky rotated towards the A side as well. Let's see if he can step it up, find more than 1. Nino down to 4 HP with only a USP. Chansky already half-life as well, so it's definitely gonna be a struggle. Race to the B side is open. 1 player is already on the B side. That's Aiden. He can find 1. Gets traded, and Chansky actually.
What the fuck with the transfer on the guy crossing towards default, and that is actually a doable round now.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. No smoke, no kits, and Chansky can find more than 3. Nice offensive play, aggressive play from the AWP on the T side, and Finui spotted low HP, dealt with as well, and in the end MCE recovers, but it was a really nice try from Chansky right there.
Yeah. Nice sign of life here from Munich eSports after they had to give away 5 rounds, like give up 5 rounds, I guess, towards the end of the first half. 6-5 now. I think they won the last 4 rounds. Obviously they won the last 4 rounds, but as we were talking about, is it CT-sided or T-sided? I guess Vertigo still a little bit more PT-sided, so having only 6 or 7 rounds would be a little bit underwhelming, I guess.
Yeah, I'm as I said, I'm not really that sure. I mean, Munich eSports have been losing more of the gun rounds right now. It's the first time that we see a double op setup now. Actually, Chonsky on the B side with one of which, I think, and then Nino is in middle with his other op. Let's see if that's the deal breaker for MCE here. Nino's gonna get pressured. On the other side, Magic loses his duel on the A side, which has been quite a problem.
It looks a little bit like they are reading very nicely set up on Munich eSports. Oh, we're finding one. It takes a lot of bullets out of the AWP to finally get the kill. And even then, it is the Deagle doing most of the damage. Now, 3v5, 3v4, I mean, but Nino is there with one of the two AWPs we talked about earlier. And the bomb is down, but not even towards one of the two sides for now. B side under control of MCE Gameexpert.
But Weinzo playing it really passive, already spotted, and Aiden has control of that B side. He needs to get some support, and there's the flash. Weinzo, lovely play from him, even finds the double, closes out the round. Munich eSports are back in business with round number 7 on the scoreboard, and that double up out quite perfectly. Chonsky didn't really have to do much, but it was Nino on the A side with a double himself. And then Weinzo keeping the B side under his control as well. Munich eSports now still up 2 rounds in this game, calling a first pause as well. Maybe discussing that A side, which definitely has been the problem so far for Munich.
Yeah, but it looks actually like MCE Gameexpert is kind of reading the setup of Munich eSports, like the two guys towards B, the passive setup on mid, and the like first very careful info plays on A side, and then also falling into a passive stance. So as we saw, like in the last round, I think it was Hypex, not sure about that, though, who just contacted on short with the perfect timing. So maybe they're
they definitely have a game plan. Wow, okay. Nino, interesting. Finds an opener through the smoke. Hot dog dead. Weinzo gonna keep middle clear for now. Lovely headshot from him. Freeze by him, and yeah. Well, MCE have been depending on these openers on the A side, and now since they didn't really have success there, see what they can do in the 3v5. Magic hits the headshots, but so does Sagen.
Nino pushing through the smoke, knows that he needs to occupy the space behind that Molotov. Aiden finding one kill, a lot of utility raining onto the head of Nino, and the bomb can be planted. 2v2 after plant situation here. Jansky giving up his position. Hypex spamming wildly through the smoke, not finding any bullets or any targets here. What is the retake plan now? We have a smoke towards short, a flash to get some space. Munich is playing it quite slow now.
Yeah, there is another smoke, not directly onto the bomb, but that's gonna get Hypex out. But yeah, low HP players can't really do much in that retake, and MCE Gameexpert find now round number 6. Munich eSports losing another gun round and losing all their money as well.
That is actually like the worst part about it. The fact that, yeah, they have quite a lot of loser bonus, I guess. They will be able to buy next round, but they will have to give up most probably the next round, which means the equalizer 7-7 up. But they're pushing mid. Oh, and no one is reacting to that guy hiding behind orange generator. Now they are taking the A side because of that aggression in middle. And Finui is not able to fend off and even get one single kill before they can plant the bomb.
Well, yeah, in that situation, the best outcome, I guess, would be to just save this AK and maybe get 1 or 2 more exit frags for the last round. Actually, since it's already gonna be the last round in the next one. But yeah, as you said, that was the worst part about it, losing that gun round, because you never want to go broke in the last stages of a half. Munich eSports gonna fight for winning the half in the next round. Really close game right now, 7-7. After this one, Chansky is gonna be the one saving again towards the B side, after he got one deagle shot off in middle. And well, who's gonna win a half? We will find out shortly. We can have a quick look onto the scoreboard before, at least I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, the A
It's actually
side.
really...
The A side is actually, like, the game plan on the A side is always to reaggress with a certain timing, but it's quite hard actually to do that because the A side is much more open than, for example, the B side on Inferno. Finui aggressing in middle, finding another one through the smoke. Freeze, not able, but that's just... Oh my god, how did he get that kill? It was a quick scope.
Yeah, crazy.
Loses a lot of HP in the process, and it seems like they want to go onto the B side for now. They're picking up quite some speed here, and it is Weinzo, no Jansky on the side, getting instantly found by Hypex, and that is not the best situation to find someone else, or find to be found in, I guess.
Well, yeah, difficult situation for Nino. Actually makes it almost happen in the end. In the 1v1, Freeze is there to trade. Nice attempt from Nino in the 1v3, but yeah, that round really started great with Finui on the A side finding a double, but then the quick reaction to the B side, Weinzer giving up the side itself. Chansky was there to recover, but couldn't find anything, and we see MCE Gameexpert winning the half in the end, actually. Munich eSports with a huge start, 6-0 up, but then 5-round streak for the opponents, and then towards the end another 3-round streaks. So really, really close game. It's going to be all about the second half to decide who wins this best of one here.
Yeah, the question on my mind is what did Munich eSports change, or what did MCE Gameexpert change, and why did it like swing the favor of the round so much into the enemy's hand, I guess, because it didn't look like Munich eSports was having any problems for the first 6 rounds, and then they couldn't get anything done actually on the last half.
Yeah, I think it was the utility, and the gun rounds were favoring the T side a little bit more if you have all the mollies and smokes for the A execute. But now let's focus on the pistol. A little bit of utility on Magic. CT is actually without a kit. Julie's. Hypex though finds an opener. No trade for Munich eSports yet. Finui finds one after all. Finds not the second, and Munich eSports just gonna get destroyed on the short side. Only one kill found, and that means really, really tough situation now for Munich. 7 to 9 down, and without a bomb plant, forcing here would be not the greatest option in my mind, at least. Seems like they have a different plan. 4 Deagles, 1 Tech 9.
I think they might be looking for that opening kill, that one tap out of the Deagle, and maybe trying to scale off of that. Weinzo.
Yep.
Lurking in front of the B side. Most of the rest, or most of the team, most of Munich eSports is playing A side ramp, I guess. I'm not seeing that on the minimap perfectly.
They're just hoping for that lucky 1 deek. Magic can find it. Nino actually with 1 trade, but they're still not really grouping. Jansky gets found in mid. Weinzer struggles on the B side, and that force buy is just gonna get destroyed. You could tell what the game plan was. Everyone just go hit headshots, but didn't happen in this round, and that's how they're gonna lose round number 17. Nino not finding anything else after his 1 frag with the Tech 9, and now real eco needs to come in before the first gun round in the second half, which gives us time to thank Simi for another sub. Thank you. 19 months already.
And it's not even a prime sub, like it's his actual money that he spends on us.
Yep,
on,
I just subbed with Prime.
What?
I just subbed with Prime, that's the difference, I guess. But yeah, thank you for Simi. And now we see Munich eSports trying their best on the B side. Nino again finds 1.
Complete destruction? Is that what you meant?
Say again?
Complete destruction? Is that what you meant?
Oh yeah, exactly, right. Well, with blocks, at least they managed to find 1 and a little bit of damage, but in the end, MCE will be happy with that one. Now the gun round comes out. It's probably the most important round so far.
Yeah.
Nino could buy an AWP without Head Kefla, I think. There it is. He's definitely gonna go for it and try to find an opener towards the A side here.
Momentum-wise, as you said, this is one of the most important rounds, I guess. And Nino,
Wow!
seeing
Big
that
shot.
angle being played, we have seen it from the other side. Nino getting destroyed on the same angle. Now he finds a kill, but Cyan playing the one-way from T side, the T side one-way smoke perfectly, and getting traded means that Munich eSports still has the advantage. But there is a CT pushing down the ramp, getting traded as well. 3v2 now. And Hotdog rotating
huge
off the
trades
B-side.
right there.
Huh?
Huge trades right there. I just wanted to say Finui keeps the round alive with these double trades. Now B-side is actually open. We're just about to say that, I think. Flashes are gonna rain over. Fake smoke coming in from the CT, but Finui with the triple in the round, all headshots as well. Lovely stuff from him. Jansky is gonna get the bomb down, and
they did a
Munich
lot of
eSports
damage
looking great so far.
to the economy of MCE Gameexpert. So Freeze probably saving the AWP, retaking. Actually not easy anyway with an AWP, and the fact that he has diffuse kit, have Kefla with helmet, and also all 4 nades still left with the most expensive gun as well on his back, means that the $1,400 that he gets next round is just not worth it.
Yeah, not worth it at all, and I think he can even drop 2 weapons, so there's gonna be definitely a force or a full buy next round anyway, with him saving that gun, and that's a perfect decision. Munich eSports not able to save the AWP, unfortunately. Nino
I'm
with
not
that
sure.
opener frag.
I think like the T side AWP, it's on Vertigo. It's very much like you can mostly fight those angles on A side, but I just can't imagine having any much more like a little bit. Like I cannot imagine where else you should have impact with an AWP.
Yeah, towards A to find openers, maybe using your best top spawn towards B as well to find an opener, but other than that, it's mostly for holding the heaven position in the after plant, for example, and it's definitely viable with 5 AKs to go into another full buy round. CT side though, we have Hypex with his AWP, and he's gonna be trying to look for that opener as well on that A side ramp. While Chansky and Weinzo are gonna make sure nobody's pushing mid or B. That B take, or ramp take rather, is gonna come in from Munich eSports now. Flash raining through. Zayan actually with a very forward position, and Finui. What? Okay. Aiden didn't see him at all, still finds the frag. Nino needs to find a trade, does so. But again, needs to find another one. Struggles a little bit. Aiden manages to keep his spray going, and that's not gonna be around for Munich.
It looks a little bit like they were delayed by the smoke so long that they were kind of getting kind of anxious. So Munich eSports, they wanted to push that smoke, even though they knew they might get destroyed and punished for it. And yeah, that's actually what happened. So they threw a smoke on the sandbags area to try and get the space in front of it under control, and maybe push also like Kistengang. I don't even know what is the English word?
Yellow, yeah, sidewalk.
Yeah. Sidewalk, scaffolding.
Yellow construction, scaffolding, right? Yeah.
So yeah. And now they are playing something a little bit faster. They're getting destroyed by the nades. Huge damage though. Getting one anyway. Jansky with the
Jansky finds one on 1 HP. Yeah. Let's see if Munich can make this Deagles work or this Tech 9s. Weinzo.
Bullet goes right over his head. Hypex using the repeak, going over the smoke, finding another one. His AWP looking sharp right now. 2v4. And there is also a little bit more damage to be dealt with. Munich eSports finding the kill. Nino hearing the reload. Maybe even able to find another one. And now it's doable. They have the Kevlar. They can use those nades. They can, like, it's one dink, 2 bullets that you have to find. And Hotdog is not sure if it's the A side or the B side.
Yeah, he's actually going back. Nino is cutting noise right now, not showing himself at all.
That's
now
actually...
the peak's gonna come in. He's on so low HP, so he needs to hit the headshot instantly. But for now, he's trying to find an opener. Is the timing gonna be there? Actually, Freeze falls off the box and still finds the frag. In the end, Finui can't do more than his 1 kill in the round as well. And Munich,
I think they lost track of Freeze. I thought they knew that he was on boost, but somehow they didn't, like, they forgot about it, I guess, because was it Nino who pushed in deep on A side?
I don't know if they ever spotted him or heard him actually, but it was still a common position, so they could have known, but in the end it doesn't work out for Munich. And now we're back with another full buy round, which is definitely needed at this point. 8-13, Munich eSports.
And what a
struggle.
heartbreaking loss, I guess. Like, imagine being up 6-0 and then losing the game 8-16. That would have been only 2 out of 18 rounds that you can win or manage to win after. That should not happen. Munich eSports, they have another full buy to make that reality not come true.
It's like that A take is not where they want to go again. Grouping towards middle.
It makes sense, right? Because
yep,
you can say don't touch a running system, but if a system is not running or working, you should probably touch it. Nice double peek on the A ramp. We talked about this. Aiden finding 2 kills. Hotdog also fending off a lurk from Weinzo. Chansky getting activated in the middle position, also getting destroyed by Freeze, and it is only Nino left, and that is and should be the 14th round for MCE Gameexperts. And Munich eSports, it hurts to say, but they are not on the server anymore. And Magic, 4 frags. And I'm not 100% sure, but it looks to me like he has been on 4 frags for the past 12 rounds or something.
Yeah, maybe even more, or maybe even longer. It's not has been his game at all. It's not really finding anything right now, any success, and that's not helping at all for the situation, which is already tough. 8-14, still definitely a chance here for Munich. They did have a good CT side, so you can just need to find anything on that T side, but running through that smoke without a good flash is not going to work. Actually, 2 trades after all come in, but still advantage for the CTs and at least some guns to recover, I guess. Let's see, Mainzer with 1 smoke, flash on Finui. Let's see if they can make it work. Hypex though, getting aggressive towards the sidewalk could be a huge problem for Munich here. Finui needs to hit a 1-deek, crazy one in itself to get rid of that op, and that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's a very strong angle for an op. Quite hard to play against it. Weinzo is getting onto, or getting an M4 actually to use. 42 seconds left to actually clutch that round. He knows where the other enemy is, and he's trying to find the target with his 1-taps. Not successful though. 15 rounds, and I say it again, this has been 15 rounds out of 17 for MCE Gameexperts. Huge comeback here from the CT side, or like, yeah, probably also the current CT side. And Munich eSports, one last
and that comeback, you can just tell as well, the confidence is just crazy on the CT side. You can just tell in the 1v2 right there as well, the CTs weren't really hesitant at all to find that battle to go for the 1v1, even though it might have been the worst option right there to give Weinzo the chance in the 1v2, but yeah. Still managed to find the frag, and seems like they were fine. They want to fight this towards the ramp, getting ahead of themselves towards the A side. Finui finds one, but again the trades are just so good for the CTs. Nino fights back, but 3v3 with low HP on Nino as well. It's gonna be difficult.
It is a 3-on-3 situation, and it's not over yet. It is totally doable. Let's see what the CT side is doing. We have Freeze with the backstab. That should have been hurt. But actually, Chansky, yeah, he's reacting now. Nino getting destroyed. He was low HP, so it's fine, I guess. And now they are trying to get onto the B side. Hotdog is waiting on Tetris. And he's even getting flash, nade, utility support. Chansky, last man standing, 1v3. And he had quite a good game. But if Magic didn't turn up, it was a 4v5 anyway. At least for the last 18 rounds. And what a comeback for MCE Gameexpert. It is sad as a Munich eSports fan. I think we can't say it otherwise. We were so happy. Like, we were actually like, hey, that would be so good if they could get that win, if they could get a clear win. But it was only 6 rounds. And after that, it was no more.
Yep, only 2 rounds more for Munich eSports. Looking at the scoreboards, actually Finui and Nino had a pretty good game for themselves, but as we said before, Chansky, a good CT side, not so good T side, and Vinzo and Magic couldn't really find that much impact at all. In the end, 16-8 seems really dominant for MCE, and looking at the gun rounds, it probably even was, but could have been really different. Looking at the start, as you mentioned, Munich eSports were up 6-0 after winning the pistol and all the conversions against the Eco and Force Spice. But yeah, in the end, it's another loss for Munich in SCL.
Yeah, and I don't know what the game plan was. It's obviously quite hard to judge from the outside, but it looked like they have expected the enemy to push a lot more on the B side. They were playing B side with 2 people, 2 defenders most of the time, if I remember correctly, and they lost the A side then in return, which was probably the reason why they lost most of the second half, most of the first half after 6 rounds in a row that they won. So yeah, quite interesting to analyze, I guess.
Yeah,
but
as you said, it's always going to be
yeah.
difficult to win against a pretty good team. The opponents are playing easy. Main and Munich eSports, of course, playing with a stand-in without a real IGL right now. So it's always going to be difficult. They did play a little bit more loose, as you said earlier, and that worked out. But in the end, the opponents adapted really great. And after that, Munich didn't really have a chance. So Munich are now 2-4 in SCL, which means, let's see what the table looks like. They are ranked number 24 out of 32 right now.
Is there even any chance to reach the playoffs or stay or hold second division?
I actually don't really know how it works in SCL. I think there is a red line at rank 16, so I could think that top 16 gets into playoffs.
Yeah.
Which Munich eSports will not reach as it seems right now. But I don't think they're gonna go down in the 3rd division. But we will. I'm actually gonna check on that and update you guys in the next SCL match, which will be soon already. Let me check. It's gonna be on Saturday at exactly Saturday at 7 p.m. Against Koluent, team from Austria actually, who are at 4-2 right now in SCL. So that's gonna be the next game in SCL at least. And until then, we should know more about that as well.
And then we hope that there will be all the players and also a new IGL, hopefully. But for now, this is it from our side. I hope you guys enjoyed our casting and the stream. If you did, follow us, give us a like. That helps us. Just go !caster That's where you find our social media links, and that's pretty much it from our side. I think we are going into our well-deserved was ist Feierabend in English?
Now you caught me off guard. I'm actually not that sure.
Me neither, but let's just keep it that way. Wir machen jetzt Feierabend und ihr geht jetzt ins Bett. Gute Nacht.
Yo, bye.